Good evening, traders. It's Mark here from the day trading room. The time is coming up to 8:30 p.m. London time, and it's Monday, the 20th of September. Big, big uptrend day today for the Dow and the S&P. Dow Cash is up 153 as I speak, and the ES futures are up 18 and a quarter. Not my favourite type of action. I prefer more oscillatory type days, but you take what you can get. And I got a couple of good trades on today, but I haven't touched it since half past 5 London time. Even though we've pushed to fresh highs here. So what do we get up to? Well, actually, before we go on, let me just discuss what happened on Friday. Friday was a good day for me. Nice sort of nice ranges to get hold of. Some good moves. Actually, got some follow through for a change from the opening drive. So that was good. So what did we do? Let's get the marker pen out and highlight some trades. This 10,560 was a significant level overnight, as it has been today as well. And the market just pushed, really just couldn't break. And even though we'd pushed down from the open, we'd kept probing higher, kept trying this 60. And after the third attempt, I thought, okay, this is time for a long. The risk is limited, so I went long around the 60, 62, 63 level with a stop just underneath, very tight stop. Pretty aggressive size on that because of the fact that when you can't break through a level, you have to then look at the alternative, and the alternative is a lot of people are short, looking for that gap fill immediately. It's not happening, so you get that pop back through the open and back up to that good level of resistance back up there at the 10,580. So that was a nice little trade that scaled out as usual. Just as we popped through this high here, this started to scale out. I did hold on to a runner. We didn't get it, and as we pushed back under and tested this 71, it looked like we weren't going to bounce back up. I closed it out there. So that was a good early trade for me on Friday, and I just took stock of the situation a little bit then. But as we pulled back, we pushed through the 60. Didn't get that. We got the gap fill. I didn't get onto that 60, but what I did get onto is as we pulled back up and tested this 60, then the sellers started to curl back round. You can see it also coincided with the nice little tick pull back to zero, which I like. Took the trade there just as we tagged up to the 60 and back over around here, a little bit late onto the entry there. Stop was going to be obviously back up into that range, and looking to take a little bit off as we probed that low there, and then just follow the trade through as we push lower. And looking at my notes here, I was all out just before this support level here. So another great trade for the morning. Left that alone. Missed a lot of that good move down there. A little bit disappointed not to have held for a longer move, but no matter. We got two good trades, 2 out of 2. And the last trade of the day on Friday for me was this long on the double bottom. Here you can just see how we'd push lower, and we got the good low tick reading. We tried again, we couldn't push lower, but look at this huge tick divergence. Absolutely perfect setup. Sellers aren't interested anymore. There's your long, and you're looking for a push back up to at least this swing high, and that's what we got. We took the majority out as we pushed up, as you know, I like to scale out. Held a little runner, came back down. We couldn't push up on this attempt, so that shook me out. That if I'd have held it, we would have got almost a triple bottom and then a push back up to the midpoint of the range. So interesting day, great day, profitability wise. We had as usual, the first hour was the king really, and we sort of sat in a bit of a range then for the rest of the day, and I didn't get involved being Friday, wanting to end the week on a high note. That was that. So what did we get up to today? Today we had a couple of premise off the open. Let's get my drawing marker up. As usual, I was looking for a break. If I just bring up my notes for today, yes, I was looking for a push down towards the gap, which was here, or I was looking for a push up to the overnight high, which was here. And as we opened, sort of smack bang in the middle, any of those two were up had potential. Also, this key level here is 10,551 level from the Friday. If I just scroll back and show you that, you can see how many times we've tagged it there and there. So I brought that level over for today's action. So that was going to be a level I was going to watch of interest, either to look for a breakthrough or to get long on. So what did we do this morning? Well, we got long as we tried to push again. It was a similar setup to Friday. We didn't quite get the break that we wanted on this one, but as we tried to push through this key 10560 again, we tried several times. In this case, it was several efforts actually. We started to go in then again long, with a decent size, stop under there. We've got to push up. We didn't get as much as we like off. I'm just looking here. 8 ticks best out on that one. Worst was -4, so not quite as good as I'd hoped. But I was again sized up quite sizable on that trade, so that was a profitable trade. Then after that, what did we get involved in? Well, I'm just looking again at my notes. Yeah, another long here as we broke this high. We pushed lower, and it was a similar setup. You know, the ticks just couldn't give us any real negative bias there. As we broke up through, we got some good strong ticks. It coincided with this candle here. So that was our a long trade, and we scalped a little bit out just before the housing market index at 3 o'clock. So we got flat again. Another little scalp trade there on the long side. We waited, the housing market index came out, it started to drift lower but found some support at the open at 10,571. We got our little push up, again giving us another tape reading signal. Ticks came back to 0. Little long position here, stop was here. As we pushed up, closing to our initial premise, which was the overnight high tag, just got a little pop through there, and that was our exit there. So unfortunately, yes, we did miss all of this. Not used to the trades following through, and as it was the third go at the long side, I had one there which was slightly profitable. Got a nice one there. Third one, I was just getting so used to the market not following through on me that when I saw a break up above my target level, I was more than happy to take the position away. But yeah, missed this whole move here. But as you know, you don't chase it, you wait, you definitely don't short it, you wait, and you always know there's going to be a setup for you. And the setup this time is you draw your downtrend line, as I do quite frequently. You've got your moving average here. As if you only watch the videos, no, I don't really use the moving averages, but on a trend day, it's a great play to wait for that first pullback, coincide it with your downtrend line. And there was the long. The long was as we broke through, you just wait and then for a little pullback, and it was this candle here that got me in, just that little pullback there was my long. My stop was going to be under this low here. This was some good support, you could see it here. We poked under by 1 tick, and that was it. We had to wait a while, and we started to push up. You're looking for new highs, and that was the reasonable candle with some good enough volume there to start your scale out here and just scale out as you're pushing up. So nothing fantastic on that, but you're just grabbing that last little chunk of the move, having missed this whole move. But we got an early chunk, we missed the middle chunk, and we got the final push. Since then, didn't get involved. Looking for a buy at the VWAP. I thought we might just get it here at this time, didn't quite get low enough, found that support there and continued to push higher, but that was it for me. I didn't get involved in any more of it. Again, we got a little break higher this afternoon, which some guys got on, which was the break of this resistance level here, push through, pause, and then we rewarded with quite a nice trade. First pull back to the moving average again, yielded quite a nice little play, but not for me. I'm going to look for tomorrow and we'll see what we get. So hope you guys had a good day today. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. We'll see if we get some pullback into this day's range. Got some great levels to work from. So we'll see you tomorrow. As always, email me, mark@thedaytradingroom.co.uk, or go to the website at www.thedaytradingroom.com. Feel free to comment on the videos, and we shall see you again shortly.